Okay, so here I'm going to show you how to do Frostmaws level 2, 3 and 5. So you just want to pop your pecans, and then while you're with the team, you want to get them just to open the door for you. If you're alone, you can just get the Norn, which are in your ally, like a sort of area to kill the worms for you. Works just the same. So the worms go down, and the door opens. Now you get your team to wait there. You continue on through here, and you just want to aggro this one group in the room that you can see just there, just those elementals. And you want to pull those back. Make sure you've got IAU covering Shredder form, and sliver these worms. I like to switch towards Ellis Scythe here, just one for the extra energy and two for the bit of extra damage that you get. I cover all your enchants with I am unstoppable, mainly because the worms can rupt you. Okay, so once they're dead, what you need to do is, well, you don't have to run over here. The incubus will just go over there, but it's nice to check that they've moved over. And then, now that you've moved all the incubus over to that door, what you do is you aggro everything in this room, and you can just sliver these worms down. Now you don't really need to use the scythe on this one. You only need 2 slivers to take these out at maximum because of the amount of aggro that you have. Right, then you want to slow pull these back through the door. Don't worry if they start to drop off, that's fine. You don't need many of them. Maybe 8 or so total aggro. And what you want to do is you want to pull those, aggro the Jotun, run forward a bit, make sure you don't lose any more aggro, and you want to kill the Jotun Blood Curdlers and the Jotun Skull Smashers. Now, the Blood Curdler's lifesteal will cause you a bit of a problem if your health is low, so I do advise using Death Charge as much as you can, just to keep your health up a bit. Don't drop IAU here. Not IAU, sorry. Don't drop Armor of Earth. They can inflict quite a lot of damage. Kill those Frost Elementals. And then just kill this worm to open the door. And that's level 2 done. It should take you anywhere between sort of 4 and 7 minutes. Now level 3. Level 3 is the hardest of all the 5 levels. And personally I like to use a full concept, but it's not needed. I also like to use the red rock, but again that's not needed. So you want to cast your enchants, Death Charge the worm, and hit IAU and Dark Escape. Now there's an incubus patrol. You want to wait until the incubus patrol is moved around, then you want to run in front of this snowball, and like a snowball would kill you, it also kills the worms. So what you do is you kill the worms on the snowball, then Death Charge out, and just run up behind the snowball, avoiding the incubus patrol as it comes back around. Then you aggro all of this, pull it all over here. Now, you're going to need to kill all of this. The reason that you're killing all the aggro in a run, which seems rather silly, but the reason you do it is because the incubus will strip your enchants, and you can't kill the incubus. So your only choice is to run through them. And Frost Elementals can not only deal you quite a lot of damage, but also have movement inhibiting skills. So you want to remove as many of the Frost Elementals as possible. So once you get down to the last 2 or so, get your daggers out, just because the scythe is slower than daggers. Right, then what you need to do is you get your bow, and you want to run up here, cast your enchants, 2, 3, 1, 8, or whichever order you like, and bow one of the enemies inside, pull them all the way around here for the same reason that you killed the last ones. I have a bit of a lag spike here for about 20-30 seconds. There we go. What you need to do is just sliver them all down. Make sure you don't lose the aggro stay near the wall. And once you've killed the djinns, you can go a bit further back. The djinns tend to pull everything else back. They have a lower sort of aggro distance than everything else. So pull them to a sort of safe distance and sliver them down. Use your scythe again, just to maintain some energy. If you do aggro the incubus while you are doing that, try run over here. If they don't de-aggro, run all the way up here, and they will definitely de-aggro off you at the top of here. Right, so I'm just going to wait for them to come back round, and then I'm going to make my run through. Now, unfortunately, my video cuts out here and stops recording, and then resumes after I've got on the other side of the sort of, I suppose, corridor, because I didn't realise I'd stopped, which I apologise for, and I will try and get another video for you up as soon as I can. So yeah, I apologise for that. Basically, you need to use skills 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, doesn't matter really which order, I mean they strip them all off anyway. Then you want to go with 5 and 4, and you just want to run through and death charge the nearby worm. Now what you then want to do is the same thing you did with the first worm group there, and then you wait for the snowball, run through, don't aggro the incubus, and get to here. So once you're here, you want to make a summon, and you'll see why in a second. Cast 2, 1, 3, 8, 5, 4, and then just death charge away from the incubus, recast your enchantments, and then run up next to this snowball. Don't get stuck in the worms like I do just there, and then kill the worms in the snowball. Now there's another incubus patrol, you want to just wait for that to go away, or you can follow it up, just make sure you've got time unstoppable on to stop you getting knocked over. Then you want to kill the last worm group on the snowball. They're dead, and you go through to level 5. Level 5, now you get to kill Frostmaw the Kinslayer. So you don't need a BU here. I use one just to make the video a little bit smoother. What you do is you death charge the worms, try to get them all on top of each other, use your scythe, use sliver, use Ebon standard. The worms can deal you a fair bit of damage when there's a lot of them, so Armour of Earth is quite helpful in that respect. But yeah, you don't need Shadow Form on. The worms can't use Worm Bile or Suffering. So once the first group's dead, you want to just death charge the next group. Be a bit careful with this group, you might want to move over slightly, because sometimes the little worm larvae don't spawn up if you just stay on top of the larger one. Alright then, and let's charge the final worm. Right, now the 3 worms pop up in the middle, and in the middle Frostmaw the Kinslayer will pop up. Make sure your team did stay at the start. In this particular run mine didn't, and I had to tell them to get back a bit, because obviously I pulled Frostmaw, the Kinslayer, all the way back, and kill him the way I killed all the other worms. Try to have IAU recharged when he comes up so you don't get knocked over. Just makes it a bit faster. Don't get hit by him. He has an elite skill which allows him to strip any enchants that you might have on. So you just want to stand in front of the snowball by itself, and he pops up and kills him.